It's about 3 in the afternoon on the 17th of July, 2021, a Saturday, and we've got some work to do out here. I'm going to mow, and also I'm going to change the wheels on this little 43 centimeter Sabo mower. This is a nice mower. It's got an aluminum chassis made by a German company, Sabo, and uses a Briggs & Stratton engine that's very easy to start and been very unproblematic, I must say. I bought this mower used off eBay about 12 years ago, and we use it a lot for around all of the corners where I can't go with the big Yazoo mower. And so I'm not at all surprised that it needs some repairs. The only thing that it needs is 4 new wheels. The wheels wore out. One of them is completely worn out on the other side. This one here on the right in front, I actually hit with the big mower, so I damaged it, and I can't blame it or anything. It's just the tires, the rubbery plastic tires have just worn out on the wheels. So I'm going to change those. I have 4 new ones that I bought on eBay for about $20 for all 4 of them, I believe. And they just come off with one bolt, with one nut, and go on with one nut. Just slide them on the axle. They have ball bearings. But before I do this, I want to say many people have contacted us by telephone, by email, by on Facebook and YouTube and Instagram about the flooding in Germany. The flooding is just terrible, as you probably have seen in the news. It's over 100 people have lost their lives, and many people, hundreds of people, have lost their homes, their cars, all their belongings. The flooding is around the big rivers, particularly the Rhine River and the Main, but in particular the Rhine up north near Bonn and Cologne, where the majority of the flooding has taken place. That is 200 kilometers northwest of us, so we're not in that area. We have no big rivers here. We have one small river. It's more of a big creek, the Antrift, and the Antrift is there's a dam and a reservoir on the Antrift to keep flooding from happening. We would be in the area here that would be flooded if we had that problem, but with the reservoir and the dam there's no problem. The dam it's an earthen dam, but it's in very good condition. It's kept up, it's maintained and checked regularly, so we don't expect any problem here, and we haven't had any problem. We've had lots and lots of rain. As you can see, the garden looks like our yard and garden looks like a jungle almost here. It's very verdant, very green, and very pretty, but now it needs mowing. So the first thing I'm going to do is get this little mower ready for Karen to do the mowing, because she has to use it in the front yard. The front yard is too small, and I couldn't even get into the front yard with the big Yazoo. So she does it with this small mower. We have a 52 centimeter Honda mower that is what do you say in English? Self-propelled, that's it. But she doesn't usually use it. She uses this little mower. So I'm going to change these wheels and then get her going on that. She's using the weed whip at the moment. We have a wonderful Stihl battery-powered weed whip. It's a 24 volt, I think. Uses the Stihl battery system, and it runs at least a half an hour on one battery which is really good. And the batteries recharge in about 2 hours, so we have 2 batteries, so more than a half an hour of weed whipping you don't want to usually do anyway, so it's really excellent for us. She is using that right now out there somewhere behind the bushes there, and I'm going to get the Yazoo out. That's one of the wheels that has completely failed. There you can see the axle and the nut and the washer that go on there. There's absolutely nothing to it. It's just slip the wheels on and put the castle nut, self-locking castle nut back on. So changing all 4 wheels took about 5 minutes, and that's good. Good for another 12 years. We'll see. Karen is still cleaning up the walkway there with the string trimmer. We have a nice little gasoline or petrol operated trimmer too, that my friend Ray from Vermont said quite a few years ago. I think I had a video about it, in fact. But of course, having to start it instead of just pressing a button like you do with this one makes it a disadvantage. So we only use it when on larger areas in back where the weeds are really high. This electric operated one is, of course, very easy, and you don't have to worry about running out of gas. You just change the battery when it's out. So advances come, and we take advantage of them.